Hi, this is Zell, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Cscuile Monument. Cscuile posted this to Twitter a while ago, but no one really saw it. And I learned that I thought it was pretty cool, and I think it's a pretty cool micro time save. So today I'm going to be making a tutorial on it. This tutorial won't be too complicated. It's fairly straightforward to understand once you get the hang of it. And I'm going to be demonstrating these on peaceful mode and on like 12RD so you can see everything. You would normally do your 2RD and don't cross the chunk border and everything, but I'm just doing this to make it make everything be more visible because you don't want to have guardians or fog in the way. And other than that, this really isn't that much of a that big of a time save over normal monument routing. The main advantages is that you're gonna hit gold first try most of the time. It's around 85% of the time that you hit first try gold. I'm pretty sure that calculation is wrong though. I have to recalculate it. But it's around 85%. And the other thing is that you're gonna be inside of the monument more, which means you're not gonna be like laser comboed by guardians when you're swimming outside of the monument. So those are like the main two advantages of these routes. And without further ado, I'll begin. So this is the first case, and you're going to want to come up to the monument like this, and you want to place your door here, and then dig down here. And if you just dig directly onto the gold, well then that's great. That's just where you dug. And this is like obviously the best case scenario, where you just dig onto the gold, mine it, and then you're out. So here's the second case, and that's if you hit it on the right side. So you just want to place your door like normal. If you don't hit it, you dig one more block down. And you can see there's light down here, and that'll be your monument. So just want to mine it out like normal, and then once you're done, you can swim back through the hole onto your boat. So here's the third case, and that's if you hit it on the left. So you're just gonna put the door down like normal. If you dig 2 down and you don't hit it, you dig 1 to the left. And if there's light, that's gonna be your monument. So now I've just gone over the 3 good case scenarios, and now I'm going to go over the worst case scenario. Now there are 4 cases to the worst case scenario, but you really don't need to learn them. Just know that if you get the bad case where you don't hit the gold, then the gold's on the other side of the monuments. So let me just show you. So in this case, dig here, there's nothing there. Dig on the left, there's nothing there. That means you missed it. You took the 1/4 chance that you missed it. And that means the gold is down here. You just mine it like normal, and exit the monument like normal. Alright, so for the other 3 cases of the worst case scenario, they have different routings. And for all of them, you can do the route that I just showed in the last example, where if you dig, you don't find it, you just swim over the other one. But you can also do other routes for these, and these are exceedingly rare. Again, you don't have to learn these. These are like super rare. I recommend you don't learn these. Like these are like in some cases these can even be a time loss over normal monument routing. But I'm just showing an example. So for this case, this is like case number 1, and that's when you dig and you hit a room that's not the monument room. And so this like looks extremely different from all the other rooms. So I did not mean to do that. And so the first thing you want to do if you get this is first check that the thing's not over here, because it could still be over here, which it didn't happen to be. And in that case, what you can do is swim down, quickly check here and here, because occasionally there will be doorways here or here that will lead into the monument room. So let me just show you. If I just place a door here and a mine here, the monument room's over here. Now, if you don't see these doorways, don't dig through here. It's not worth it anymore. Just swim out and dig on the other side. And if there is a doorway here, and you're going to be mining the gold. You just mine your gold like normal, and then afterwards you just dig up and swim out because it's too slow to go back through the doorway and swim out the way you came. So that's it for this route. This route's this one's fairly quick. Just because, like, if you don't get it, you can just swim down, quickly check, see if there's a doorway there or a doorway there. Yeah, that's basically it for this one. This one is, I think, this one's like fairly the easiest to understand all of this. Easiest to understand out of all the special cases because, like, you can recognize it instantly. You either dig into the monument room or you dig into whatever this is. And it won't exactly look like this all the time. You may have like open spaces here or here. But just know that if you dig into a room that is not the monument room, like immediately dig into a room that's not the monument room, this is the case. So this is the second special case that can happen. And this one's slightly worse, in my opinion, than the previous one. You dig down, and you see this. The difference with this is you're not going to be digging directly down on it, but you can see this brick. Like, you can instantly recognize that this is not the monument room. Even though there's light, you can very clearly see it's not the monument room because there's this brick block that's blocking your view. First thing you want to do is make sure it's not on the other side because it can still spawn here. And if that's the case, you can swim down and quickly check. Quickly check for these two doorways. So finally, there's the last case, which is the worst case scenario. In any case, here, you just want to dig your door like normal. And the reason why this is the worst case is that you can't really tell. This is not the monument room, or this is not the gold room. But from here, you can't really tell that that's the case. The floor is closer, which I'm sure you can see, but it's like very hard to tell in a real run. Which means you'll probably swim down here to investigate and then discover it's not the room. Which is bad because the monument room could still be over here and you have to swim up to go check it. So if you can recognize that this floor is not the monument room, that'd be great, but it's like really hard to tell, which is why this case sucks. So you dig, make sure it's not over there, which it isn't. And the other reason why this case sucks is that you can't quickly check to see what room this is because this weird structure thing is blocking it. So there's a gateway into the monument room here. Sorry, my voice is not very good today. But occasionally this will be blocked off, and occasionally you will have a hole in the floor here, and that will lead to another room and another door underneath. And that's another reason why this room sucks in general. This case sucks in general because you can't check really quickly. This door is being blocked by this. You have to swim through a hole, which means you can't see this other door. This is just really bad. I recommend if you just see this, you just got really unlucky. Like, I would say, like, go to the other side and just check. Don't bother with this. But, like, you can't even do that. You can't even do that because you still have to check this side first because could still be over here. And the other annoying thing about this room is that this room can also spawn over here. And if it spawns over here, you know, that doesn't mean anything. It's just bad over here. The gold room doesn't spawn over here. But overall, this room is like the absolute worst. And thankfully, this room is super rare. Like, I found this room like 2 times while searching through like 50 monuments. 50 monuments trying to make this video. So you're not going to find this very often.